to share our delicious dishes by sharing the different kind of life stories. And I'm the kitchen hand, Alice. Today our topic is about perseverance. And it's our pleasure to invite the influential chef on the cooking field, Lillian, and she's going to share us an encouraging story to us. So let's welcome her.
Hi, I'm Lillian. It's my pleasure to be invited to this program and share my experience with you. And the food I'm going to introduce today is so-called ants on the tree. And this means a lot to me, and I'm going to share my experience, my story with you. And there was a time when I was innocent and carefree, and when my life was full of imaginations out of nowhere, and when the only two things I cared about are Barbie dolls and candies. There was a time when she always wore a smile on her face, when her cheek colored and her eyes filled with energy, and when the way she walked was as if she were bouncing and jumping. She was my English teacher in elementary school, and she taught English in an interesting way. Instead of asking us to sit straight and have a lot of homework, she had us read stories or play drama. And she never forced us to do homework. Instead, she will encourage us to do it. If we hand in homework and do it well, she will give us some candies as a reward. Thus, we all like her English class. I was her class assistant, and just like Alice was Emily's assistant. But however, my English ability was poor, so Christina always gave me some extra assistance in private. I still remember when I sat at her thigh, listening to stories in her soft and tender voice. I still remember when I get A+ in the English exam, she threw me high in the air and held me tight. I still remember when a time I stick a paper which wrote, "Give me candy or I'll fail your grades" on her back. And on that day she received lots of candies, and she didn't know why. Of course, I gave my punishment the next day by having a paper on my back which wrote, "If you come to me, I will give you lots of candies." It's really a time full of laughter and happiness. But everything started to go wrong. As a 10-year-old child, I was not sensitive enough to find out actually what was going on. And Christina lost her weight dramatically in only a few days. And her smile was gone. She was no longer full of energy. And whenever I asked her if she was okay, she just tapped my head tightly and trying to squeeze a smile for me. One day, she taught us how to do the dish, which called ants on the tree. She taught when we were trying out the dishes, she taught us that this was the dish her teacher taught her to do. And it represents that no matter how difficult our dreams are, we should never give up. And although we are as tiny as an ant, we should figure out to fulfill our dream and never give up, and we'll get to the top of the tree. So whenever I think of Christina, I always make the dish. And Christina laughed after teaching us how to make the dish, and I just stand still looking after her till she disappeared in a corner.
Wow, so it's really a lovely story. And so from that on, you have been keen to learn English, right?
Yes, she kindled my passion for learning English, and I enjoy learning English from then on.
And after listening to this lovely story, you must be curious about how to make it. So it's time to learn how to make these delicious dishes. First, our ingredients include green bean noodle and ground pork, celery, green onion, ginger, garlic, and soup stock. And we have 5 steps. Yeah. Celery, green onion, ginger, garlic, soup stock. And we have 5 steps. Step 1 is to immerse the green bean noodle into warm water until it becomes soft. And the step 2 is to fry the ground pork and add some garlic, ginger, and a little bit soy sauce and a bowl of soup stock. And the step 3 is to stir fry on the full flame and put the green bean noodle into the pan. And the step 4 is turn into a small flame and keep stirring on it until the green bean noodle becomes transparent. And finally, just put some chopped green onion and chopped celery on top of it. So let's finish this dishes. Kind of easy. Start.
This kind of method is too common. I have a new method. And I just need some celery, and some peanut butter, and some raisins, and cranberries.
What? You just need 3 kind of things to do the ants on the tree? How could you do that?
I'll show you.
Oh, I got it. Because at that time, you are an elementary school student. So Christina, which is her teacher, just told them the simpler way to do the ants on the tree. So
Yes, it is actually the way Christina taught us to do.
So you just put the peanut butter onto the celery, and it's delicious. And you added some cranberry, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this kind of shape is kind of like the ants on the tree. It's exactly ants on the tree. Yeah, so that's kind of really special. And I can't wait to taste this special one, and we have the normal one, ants on the tree. And but before tasting it, I have a question for audience. And if you get the correct answer, you can taste the special version. Okay, let's start our questions. And in our daily life, we can find ants everywhere, like on the desk, on the corner, in the kitchen, or on the tree. And we are quite familiar with this small insect, although they are extremely tiny. So my question is, which creature is in the same era of the ancient ants when ants first appeared on the earth? So just A is dinosaur, B angiosperms. So just raise your hand if you answer A. You want to answer A. Raise your hand. Okay. So remember your answer. Answer A. Okay. Just put down. And answer B. You want to choose answer B? Okay. Just remember your answer. The correct answer is A. Yeah. So as you can see, the ants have lived on Earth for more than 100 million years, like dinosaurs. But with the environment on Earth changes a lot, dinosaurs were extinct, but the small ants are still alive. So just like the story Lilian told us, we should preserve life and ants in face of any difficulties, so that someday we can reach our peak of our life and realize our dream. Although we are as tiny as the ants, although the goal seems to be far from us, just keep working on it. And pursue your object it well, steadily and imperceptibly. So, and that's the final of our introduction of this delicious food, delicious dishes. So, if you are interested in it, it's kind of easy to make it at home. So just cook it and enjoy the meal. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Timer?
5 seconds.
Okay, class, while waiting, please feel